water.
This is Udaldo Pena, Stevie Pena for Strange Nights here at Pud Sports Radio.
Hola, hola, hola.
Hola, hola. Oh, it's a cool night. It's raining out there. Pretty cool. I want to thank Preston for straightening out the camera after I knocked over all the equipment.
My brother knocked over the camera. He almost broke it.
I haven't messed up with my...
his headphones are good.
Headphones are so good.
I want y'all to say a prayer for my brother that he doesn't screw up his headphones.
I don't know. Try and take.
Would all you wonderful YouTube people out there pray for my brother? Does
oh, here she
comes. I love you. Wait,
wait,
do I owe you more money?
Well, the bar's not closed. Is the bar closed?
Oh, it's my tab.
Is the bar closed? Can I get 2 more?
You are wonderful. You know what? Do me a favor. Get him a beer and take the rest. Just one more beer for him, and then take the rest.
Thank you,
yes, thank you. What? Oh.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Wait, I'm such a con artist.
Okay, sorry.
Right now we are dealing. What we call this here is capitalism.
Keep the economy going.
I keep it. We call this capitalism. And what?
I don't know. What's your name? What? Did you give her the money?
No.
Oh, was that the 20 you gave me?
I thought I gave her a 20.
You want me to give you the 20 back? Do you need the 20 back?
Oh, here it is.
Okay. Don't scare me.
All right.
Guy gives you 20 says, hey, I need it back. Okay. Right.
Which is a great start to our show here.
So there we are.
I'm just trying to pay my bar tab.
We're right
Wait,
here.
the bar's really not open.
No, well, it's closed because it's kind of rainy and really cool.
Yeah, Southtown 101, folks.
First cold night we've had in
like, days get to know you got to get your butts out here. It's
3
a great
months,
bar.
Man.
It's a great restaurant. They got great food.
It's 33
We have a
degrees
sound booth here. They got great bands here.
What, 70 degrees right now out here.
So what happened in Denver? It's like 32 degrees?
32, 33. Everyone's freaking out because of snow. The first
wow, so it's like 100, then it went to 30.
Yeah, they were like 90, then went to 30.
Wow.
And we're like in the 70s, Next week it's going to be in the 80s and 90s and 70s. Yeah, it's going to be.
That's nice. Like buying a snow cone and then
it's perfect.
And then
perfect fishing weather.
You know what?
Say hello to Terry. Hello, Terry. Terry, yeah, she's listening all the way from Denver, Colorado, where it's freezing.
Oh, that's horrible, man. That's like, I don't know, that's really weird.
Even aliens get
so
cold.
It went from it dropped 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, we are on YouTube on Pud Sports Radio. Go to Pud Sports Radio and click on Strange Nights. We are on tonight. We'll be live for about an hour and a half, and then we'll be on there all week. You can just catch us and a bunch of other shows, man. We got all kinds of shows. Up there it is.
We'll be live for an hour and a half when we have enough drinks. I don't know if we'll be live after that. That's not a funny joke.
That's already one.
One what?
One headphone mishap.
Did you really?
One already.
Did I just miss that?
Everyone say
Did
hello.
I miss a headphone mishap?
Say hello to Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Hi. Hola, hola, hola.
Hola, hola, hola. So here we are.
I'm not responsible for his glasses.
It's kind of cold out there. It's not really cold. It feels great.
I love the way it feels.
When I drive down here on Wednesday nights, I turn on my Sinatra
album
and I start singing his songs, man. I'm like,
that's a good idea.
Come fly with me. Come fly. Let's fly away. Things like that. Kind of
dancing in the rain.
No, that's not Sinatra.
That's Gene Barry.
No, it's not Gene Barry. It's
Gene Roddenberry?
No, Gene Autry.
Gene Autry. I think we got all three of those wrong.
We did.
Like I said,
no.
This show, don't expect intellect. Don't expect intellect on this show.
Not Gene Simmons? No, it's not Gene Simmons. Yeah, he was a dancer.
Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly. There you go.
Is that right?
Yes.
Gene Kelly. Now I'm doubting myself
because that's what I was doing. I was singing.
I love Gene Simmons.
Now about
this is Gene Kelly. If Gene Kelly and Gene Simmons had a kid,
I call it.
This would be them dancing.
Yeah, we call Gigi. We call it Gigi. Hey, Gigi, come here.
Gene Simmons from Kiss, for those of you
time
that weren't born before 1980.
Before all this, we're going to say AC, BC. BC is before COVID, AC is after COVID. So BC in February of this past year.
I like it.
Was the last time they had a First Friday. And it was raining like this. It started raining. In fact, you came to pick me up in your beat up old car.
Yeah.
And
my Dodge Caravan, which is a great vehicle.
Yeah, it didn't work hardly, but it
oh my God, it's the best vehicle ever.
So anyway,
mankind.
I was downtown by myself enjoying First Friday.
I remember that day.
Eating, drinking, and then it started raining.
I made you go across a moat.
So I call Stevie, come and get me. So, I'm there in the corner of St. Mary's and the Alamo. Okay?
You always had to do a backstroke. Just to get in the car.
Parita and Alamo.
It's just
right
a few blocks down the road from where we are right now.
I got the umbrella on, and I'm singing Sinatra songs, man. I mean, I sang like the whole album, man. People walking by, hey, that's pretty good. Get out of the rain. But I had an umbrella. I did sing it in the rain, but it wasn't.
He did. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. To be out of the rain.
Hey.
And then he goes, hey, wait, that doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply.
Because it's raining like a motherfucker.
Well, it's not raining. I mean, we need the rain. My backyard's just.
But I felt so bad because when I pulled up, you had to jump over a moat just to get in the car, and I thought, man, that was a bad parking spot.
So anyway, we are on YouTube. The camera was straight.
I hope we are.
By our technician there, Mr. Preston, because Udaldi here is a klutz when it comes to equipment. I am a bull in a china closet. I am a bull in a china closet. I've always been a bull in a china closet.
He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a tech company.
At a China company. Every time, I used to set up furniture all the time when I was working at certain furniture stores, and I'd sell it. I'd set it up, but every week I'd knock over a lamp or a glass. It started when I was 19. We had a bunch of bedroom sets outside in this house. We were selling furniture out of a house, a 3-bedroom tiny house, little garage in the back. And, I'm unwrapping this bedroom sets, and the wind comes over, knocks the glass over, man.
Knocks what glass over?
The glass from the dresser. It all started right then, man.
Is that when you started knocking things over?
All the time.
I think it happened to me the first time that I...
That you finally realized you were not up, girl?
I probably shouldn't say, but I think that. Let me just put it this way. I learned that I was going to be knocking things over my whole life.
Yeah.
So I taught myself to catch them.
Catch them.
I catch everything I knock over. I rarely knock over everything because I'm so clumsy and I'm so coordinated at the same time.
I can do that.
Knock things. There's a lot of people out here that ambidextrous. I can ready set. I knock things over. I catch them.
Well, the other day,
because that's all I got.
We're having an employee.
Because I'm in a party and I'm gonna knock things over. So I might as well catch them.
They just set up this recliner, and behind it was a desk, and on top of it was a $130 vase.
I'm so scared.
So I get in there, and it's kind of like a recliner, and I start taking the recliner back, and everyone's looking at me. They're looking at me like,
no.
And I'm going, what? If you can stare that long, go grab it. But no, they all go. And I turn around.
Did you really break it?
Yeah. And this big old vase just goes.
No way, you did that?
I said, well, it's not $500, so there's no drug test. Thank you.
I would have said something like, you see how great it reclines?
Oh, my God.
You can do this anywhere.
Whoever set it up should have known better than to put it that close to a recliner. Come on.
Bad city.
I was just
city planning.
I was just demonstrating the product, right, Audie? Say hello to Audie. Say hello to Audie.
Hi, Audie. That's a great story. You knocked over the statue. That's a good scene. That's an Al Bundy scene. That's an Al Bundy scene. If I ever saw one.
I did that every week. I broke. If I didn't break something,
things weren't right.
It just wasn't right, And I started that when I was in first grade because I remember my neighbor had a little. He had a really cool. See, back then, toys were made out of steel. They were steel.
Oh yeah, man. Hot Wheels were Hot Wheels,
and they were steel.
They weren't very fast and hot.
Lincoln Logs were Lincoln Logs.
Yeah,
man.
they were logs.
They were logs.
You couldn't flush them down the
toilet.
Plastic.
You could chew them. You could burn them.
No, you couldn't do that either.
Yeah,
you could probably burn them.
You
could probably burn them.
So
you wouldn't want to chew them.
This kid next door had a little ambulance, a white ambulance. It was really cool. It was like an old time ambulance looking thing, No, it didn't even say ambulance, but it was white. So I beat the crap.
Ambulance.
I beat the crap out. I got a hammer, so I went. I don't know why. It was just in me. I destroyed it.
And this little gremlin came out and goes, "Oh my God!"
And then the little kid goes, "Dad." Then the guy next door says, "Did you do that?" I said, "Yes, I did. I'm sorry."
Oh my God! I think I remember the story.
And
you got in trouble for that.
I guess I did. I don't know.
Because I thought you were like some weird serial killer.
Yeah.
But then we were Family 10. We were all serial killers.
We were all serial killers. Well, I'll tell you what.
I mean, we really weren't, but everybody thought we were.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was interested in sex even back then.
I could have been.
even back then in first grade, I was interested in sex somehow. I don't know why.
Oh, everybody's interested in sex.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I don't know.
But I know why.
Why?
Because you were a boy.
So what else is going on? Well, let me see what's going on. Well, just all kinds of crazy stuff out there.
Well, let me go and do our sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Natural Heights. Stress, anxiety. This is serious, y'all. I mean this. Stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, and insomnia. Natural Heights. 1880 Nacogdoches Road, CBD. 210-592-1060. Just call them. If anybody's listening, if it's just one or two of y'all, this CBD stuff is really kind of amazing. It's an amazing thing of biology and what's going on with chemistry and just the fact that the FDA cannot control it is a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, Natural Heights for PTSD, insomnia, God bless you all, joint pain, anxiety, stress. Oh, my God, sounds like the American Life. CBD, Nacogdoches Road, 1880-210-592-1060, Natural Heights.
Okay, well, thank you for that introduction. And now for our sponsor is Alien Man right here, Ant-Man.
Oh, wait, that was our sponsor, but we got another one from outer space.
No, not yet. But let me see. Let me get my glasses together here. Oh, there he is.
Hola.
He's not going to stay on there. But I'll tell you what. We'll just put him, where do we put him? Where are we going to put this guy? We'll put him over here. How about we put him over here?
I love this guy. I love our alien bong.
Do you like our alien bong? It works really
alien
good.
Bong.
Alien bong. Oh, yeah. No, it's a ear.
Alien bong. Thank you very much.
Ear.
Which is weird because aliens don't even have ears.
So,
which makes it very strange.
I always like looking at all the stories on YouTube and other avenues of interest that have stories about, UFOs and stuff. And some of them are really classics. Oh, there she goes. Blonde just went by our door.
Wow, some really hot chick just walked by the door, man.
Wow.
Sorry, we are a little distracted.
Because there's not too much distraction here other than Preston back there sleeping. Wake up, Preston! But anyway, so in Houston, back in the year, 2010 or something, there was a group of people, about 8 to 10 people that were all abducted at the same time.
In Houston?
In Houston. They were abducted. There she goes again. Wow. And what it was that they all said the same story, that they were abducted and that this huge cigar-shaped object was in the sky in Houston, came down and just sucked them up, put them in this huge thing.
Was it like a Willy Wonka suck up the
No. They were all in different. They all said corroborated the same story.
This is real. Actually, this really happened.
Yeah, this really happened in Houston.
I'm totally believing this, man.
And I
really mean that.
They were all. And they said, "Well, what did you see when you're up there?" Well, they took it just down this one corridor, and individually, not as a group, individually, and there was a huge warehouse, and in this warehouse was exhibits of animals and plants and people. But the people didn't look dead. They looked alive. They were in suspended animation. They were just just breathing.
Yeah. They're going. Am I in a dream? No.
I don't know.
Yes.
They don't know.
I don't want to know.
Don't
tell me.
One guy sees
I want to be
map.
unconscious.
There's one guy.
That's what they do.
Remembers a map that was kind of an oval-shaped map, and it showed the progression of mankind for the past 6,000 years, and how these alien forces or people or groups were involved with our Earth and creating this timeline, and that we're in the last 100 years of this timeline. Did you know that? Yeah,
but it's a timeline that it's not a timeline for doom. It could be, but it's actually a timeline for transition. That's all it is.
That's what it is. Well, that's what I tell you. You got to be in a certain
it's just
vibration to get into the other side.
There are many transitions. There are micro transitions. There are macro transitions. Transitions are transitions. And transitions also occur in the universe.
I read about this
and in the cosmos, and our minds, and in emotions.
Now, in Argentina,
and spirit.
A weird story happened in 2014. This guy was having his dinner outside in Argentina, somewhere, I don't know, Brazil, whatever. and this little countryside village, and all of a sudden everything shakes on the table.
Oh,
Not like an earthquake. I mean, just
I know the story. Yeah.
He heard like a loud explosion, and he says, "What the hell was that?" So him and his buddies, there wasn't a lot of city services, so
that's different.
So they went looking for this a plane. They thought a plane had crashed. It was so loud.
Were they on a hillside or were they in just a regular?
Well, they were in a village, but they know something happened somewhere. So they started looking. They started traveling on land. And
was there an airport nearby or anything?
No. But there was a little airport because one of the guys had a little prop plane, and he went flying looking for an area that was destroyed or somehow, or an explosion. So for 10 days,
this stuff happens for reals, folks.
He was in the air, and these other people were on the ground, and they didn't find nothing.
It gets covered up,
and he says, "I know there's something out here." So then he goes back out one more time, and sure enough, he finds a hillside that's just smeared open, like a big fire had occurred.
It was a mini Tunguska.
Mini Tunguska, just a big wide expanse of open, crashed trees and burned trees. And there's nothing there.
Still scary.
Nothing is there. No debris. Nothing is there, man.
Really? You mean took out the vegetation?
No, I mean there's no ship there. There's no parts.
Oh, so there's no debris from what caused the. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Or very much like Tunguska.
Yeah, very much like Tunguska. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain it. It's very simple. Well, I mean, a little complex.
Well, all it is something happened above the atmosphere that took out hundreds of thousands of acres of forest land and vegetation. It leveled it. It raised it. RAZED.
It actually went in a triangle.
But there was no remnants of the thing that caused the event.
But they think it's
a simple situation of physics.
They think it was an alien ship that had blew up in the sky.
I wouldn't doubt that. But at the same time, it's still a physical event that can be explained.
It crashed in an area that there was nobody there, just animals. Nobody got killed.
There's very few. No, there were some deaths, but it was like a handful of a couple of people. A couple I don't know. There had to have been some homeless people out there somewhere.
Well, maybe some homeless people. Some homeless.
There's got to be homeless people in Siberia
out there.
I figure that.
Barefoot.
Homeless Eskimo. I'm sure it happens.
It could have happened. Could have. But that's a good. And then when they finally went
Tunguska. For reals.
But they thought, it was a meteorite. Meteorites do not stop, make a left turn.
Well, first of all, it's also that's a contradiction in nomenclature. The word meteorite, means earth. If it's a meteorite, it hits the earth. If it's a meteor, it doesn't hit the earth. So if it has the last part of the word "ite," that means it hit the earth. Are you all getting this?
You getting this?
So, if it's a meteor, it does not touch the ground.
It's a meteor.
If it's a meteorite, it hits the ground. What's weird about Tunguska was it was a meteor that affected the ground but did not hit the ground, and that's why it's been so weird. Y'all need to listen to me, man. That's the truth. In the words of Ruth Buzzy.
No, Ruth Buzzy never said that.
Yeah, she said that's the truth.
Oh, that's the truth. No.
Yeah, she did.
No.
That's the truth.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was
Ruth Buzzy.
No.
Ruth Buzzy.
It was somebody else.
Ruth Buzzy from what show?
No.
Do you remember the show?
Oh, laughing.
Ruth Buzzy, and that's the truth.
No. There's another lady that was.
Actually, I think we've had this conversation before.
No, we've never had this conversation.
Yes, we have.
This lady.
It's Ruth Buzzy, that's the truth.
Saturday Night Live. It was.
No, it had nothing to do with Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Ruth Buzzy was 20 years before Saturday Night Live. Ruth Buzzy has nothing to do with Saturday Night Live. No, Ruth Buzzy and that's the truth. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I think it was.
No, you're wrong.
What's her name for Saturday Night Live?
It had nothing to do with Saturday Night Live. Ruth Buzzy was 20 years before Saturday Night Live. Ruth Buzzy has nothing to do with Jane Curtin.
No, not Jane Curtin.
Ruth Buzzy has nothing to do with Saturday Night Live.
No.
Ruth Buzzy has nothing to do with Saturday Night Live. Ruth Buzzy from Laughing. Laughing.
I got that. Shut up.
That's the truth.
That's it, man. He's getting the space gun up his
ass. That's when I know I got him.
There she is. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh, number 2.
I owe you $1 million, Eddie.
No, I wish.
No, honey. Wait. You got $2 on you? I do. Well, I gotta give her more of a tip.
No,
this is our girl.
I don't have $2 on me.
I got money. Wait. Oh, what the hell was that?
That was nothing.
That was nothing.
Oh.
Nothing to see here. Nothing.
Sorry. We're being
Shoot,
attacked by a waitress.
No, you didn't
She's
see
been
what
known
happened.
to fly around here.
Oh my God, you guys! I'm
We've
gonna
been
tell you,
warned about
Southtown
her a couple
101
times,
has the most awesome.
We see her on air all the
beautiful
time.
bartenders along the beautiful bartenders at Sir Winston's Pub where I work, and you got to be there. That's for you, baby. I know it's not a whole lot.
No, it's okay. Thank
Oh
you.
wait, there's another one.
Oh my God.
Ah,
No,
shoot.
that's it. Thank you.
Love you, kiddo. Sleep well. What the hell are we talking about?
Well.
I was right. Whatever it was, I was right.
Ruth Buzzy, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's the truth.
But I thought it was
Laughing.
What was a girl that was married that had died of cancer from Saturday Night Live?
Gilda Radner.
Yeah, Gilda. Did Gilda do that? And that's the truth.
Well, she did a variation of that but she stole from Ruth Buzzy. No, Gilda Radner's my hero, man. Never mind. You're talking about eagles, eagles' rights. I think bears should have rights. I think seals should. No, it's equal rights. Never mind.
No,
that was one of the skits. I just did one of the Saturday Night Live skits.
One of them she did,
and I did it really well.
She goes, "What is wrong with violins? Violins are good. There's nothing wrong. Why should we ban violins? Violins are okay."
Same idea.
It's violence, not violins.
Never mind.
Never mind. Right? She said,
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Jane, you ignorant slut. Oh, what a classic.
The best ever, man.
So,
best ever.
So anyway, what else happened? So we had this Argentina
I know
guy.
something happened.
It was really weird because they found the field. It was
It
looked like a big burnt forest, and there was nothing there, but there was an explosion of some sort.
Wait, start that again. What?
Okay. It's 1914.
Okay.
These villagers were enjoying dinner in their backyard. The whole village is, hey, it's Saturday evening.
Having barbacoa.
And all of a sudden, going Big Red. And all of a sudden, everything shakes. I mean, everything shakes. The whole ground, everything shakes. And he's going, and it sounded like an explosion. A huge explosion had occurred. So.
What happened?
So these guys, they said, look, let's go looking to see there's a crash somewhere, because, they're out in the middle of the country. The Argentina army's not going to come out there and go, oh, yeah, we'll look for it, man. And
it's not like a big cherry bomb.
Yeah, exactly. So for 10 days, this guy had a plane, too. He had a little plane, and he went looking all over. He couldn't find nothing on the ground. They couldn't find anything. So finally, on the 11th day, he was so far out, he finally found an area that had been, decimated. A whole hillside had been smashed open, and it was burnt. Everything was burnt out there in this one area, but there was nothing there. There was no debris of any kind. So, but he heard it crash.
That's actually more ubiquitous than anything else in the cosmos. What he just described.
Well, one time
it just doesn't happen to hit our planet.
No, but there was a story I read somewhere about this guy was riding in the mountains on a highway, and it was a 2-3 lane highway, whatever. And all of a sudden he hit something. He actually has to slide. He started to hit something almost head on. There was nothing there, and he slides and he smashes. His whole side of his vehicle got smashed, and there's nothing there.
I know this story.
Nothing there.
This
There's
is a
nothing
freaky,
there.
This
So what
is
happened?
a real
I
story
don't know.
that's really freaking
And they
scary.
look at his car, and the way it's damaged. Is what did this? We don't know. There was nothing there.
The angle of the forest, the angle of everything. Nothing made sense.
Nothing made sense. Yeah, and his car was smashed sideways with no, with no visible. I mean,
there's more to you.
There was a ship or something right there in the middle of that street, and they decided to smash into it.
There's more to reality than we will ever be able to accept at this point in our lifetimes. We need great grandchildren to figure that one out. Trust me.
Well, don't forget.
Trust me.
We have other dimensions.
It's there though. I
had a discussion one time with this nuclear physicist on another radio show I did about 20 years ago, and Stanton Freeman. And I was telling him about
a real dude, man, real dude.
I was telling him about Montauk, the Montauk Project out in Long Island, New York. And I was telling him about dimensions. He goes, dimensions. What do you mean dimensions?
Yeah.
Dimensions, other realities. And he wouldn't buy it. Well, I think after that,
being an elitist,
about 20 years later, I think he finally understood what I was talking about.
Yep.
So that means I was ahead of him. Thank you.
Yes, you were. I know you were.
Hey, you are listening to Pub Sports Radio. This is Strange Nights. My name is Udaldo I. Pena.
And
Stevie Pena. Hey.
Hola.
We're just barely moving around here, but thank you all for listening out there, and we're getting more and more people listening. I tell you, we have so many shows on Pub Sports Radio, man. We got a sex show on Saturday nights. They got
did you say
shows.
sex?
So, yeah, some kind of sex.
Oh my God,
sex questionnaire. It's not, questionnaires, something like that.
I hope my kid actors aren't listening.
What else was happening? Oh yeah, now really cool story about UFOs. And this happened a long time ago, back in like 1890 or something like that. And it was a big story back then. And I just saw it online again. I thought it was just so interesting. But what it was, a Japan Airlines 747, one of the biggest ones they had back there in the 80s or 90s, was flying over the ocean. And
sounds right.
He says, something's following me. What is it? Well, on radar, they could see his blip. And then behind him was this, blip that was 4 or 5 times bigger than his following him. And they could say, and it was like a huge bank. They finally saw it. They were actually riding beside it. And it was a huge bank. Imagine about 20 car lights in stacks of about 5. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
The thing is, if
say hello to Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Good to see you again. Okay, and
the thing is, sorry, that was a segue.
Yeah,
segue. But if there's going to be a report like that,
segue. No,
if there's going to be a report like that, and then they go, okay, then. In other words, there has to be documentation of the radar.
Well,
and if there isn't, and yet there's. But no, my point is, and yet there's visual confirmation, but there's not radar confirmation.
No, there was radar confirmation. There was visual and radar. They saw them both.
Okay,
and
because either way, to me, it's viable.
No,
is my point.
What he described was a ship 4 times the size of an aircraft carrier.
Wow.
He said the lights were so immense. It was huge. So it was following him. And he says, can I get into, he could not hear what he was trying to, he said, man, can I get into another level? Can I go down, go up? Or I got to get away from this thing. So they told him, okay, go down. So he goes down. This thing follows us. Okay, I tell you what, do a turn. So he got permission to do a turn. And he did a big full circle. Oh, and he said, okay, I think we shook him off. And then boom, he's right there. This thing is right there, right behind their ass, and they're freaking out. Meanwhile, this other ship, one of our airlines decided to come, hey, let's go see if we can see anything. But by the time he got here, it was gone, and this thing finally left. I kid you not, but it was real.
Yeah, that's real.
The JAL sighting, they call it. Look it up. It's really, really cool.
Wow.
So.
Well, I think things are real. I think this stuff is real.
I thought that was pretty cool.
And at the same time, it's like, but it's completely not what we think it is, but it's there, but it's not what we think it is. They want us to think it's something, but it's actually something else.
This is really cool.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Remember last week we were talking about Venus, and I said, man, there's societies or something on Venus. There's got to be something going on Venus. So, we were very proud as Americans because we went to the moon first. We went to Mars. We sent probes. Ooh, probes. Space things. And
bad word.
And so when Venus, like I said, I still think Venus is occupied. So when the Soviets had sent a probe down there, and some of it
probes on Venus,
and it's part of it crashed, and this guy, the camera picked up this big weird looking piece of equipment, and they said, oh, that's just the lens cap from the camera, and there's the other half. And they said, but what's that? And so here's this little lens cap, but it was a big piece of machinery. And then over here to the left was like this scorpion-like shadow or energy field, right by them. I mean, it was a scorpion. It was the shape of a scorpion. It wasn't really a scorpion.
Oh, I know.
It was the shape of a fat worm.
No, it's just kind of a weird thing.
Yeah,
but it had an appendage that was doing something.
It had energy. It had a different color. It wasn't dead rock. It wasn't a dead piece of steel. There was the energy fuel that they were able to pick up made it look like this color. That's the color, orange, of what it was there on Venus.
Wow.
And, this other guy said, well, you got to understand, Venus has some great clouds. And in the clouds, they have storms. They have water. There could be things living in that damn cloud that we don't know about, because nature is nature. And you're true. Let's just think you had a bunch of clouds that were just, some spore gets up there and they start to grow things, What are you going to say?
Wow. I think you're right.
So that was, and I'll tell you, well, that leads to the story about Whitley Strieber. You remember that one time I sent you to go to the, you went to a UFO conference here in San Antonio? Remember that time?
Yes.
And
it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
I missed
and
it. I set it all up.
And it breaks my heart that my brother couldn't be there because it was for him.
Well,
he had to work.
So what it was we were going to have Whitley Strieber. We were going to have Constance Clear.
Bud Hopkins, or not Bud Hopkins.
No, Conrad. Some other guy named Conrad.
Conrad something. That's before. It was Bud Hopkins' precursor in a sense.
And there were like 3 or 4 people, and I was going to be sitting in the front with the panel. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I was going to see.
I don't know why I was there.
Panel, but I had to work that morning because the girl was supposed to come and take my place, didn't show up. And so I couldn't leave,
I was there.
I couldn't leave the floor of the furniture store. I had to take
with
care
Whitley Strieber.
So
I was on a panel with Whitley Strieber.
I called Steve, go down there and check it out. And, just so anyway.
And they actually heard what I had to say.
He gets to sit in the VIP group above the audience. And he looks like Charles Manson.
And you know what's bad about it?
He looked like Charles Manson. He had long hair, scraggly beard.
I had a lot of great things to say, but I was high, so I forgot what I said. But it was really good.
And they asked you a question, and you answered it rather.
I was rather coherently,
intelligently.
Well, I got admit. I was channeling you, man. I got admit.
I couldn't believe it, man. I set it all up.
It was incredible,
and
I felt bad, but it was an amazing.
That would have been my first UFO conference,
and this was the night that we.
I could put that on my resume.
And this was the time
UFO conference.
Whitley Strieber. I got to tell you this, and I haven't said this in a long time in our podcast.
Well, yeah.
But it was when Whitley Strieber was describing it was a space shuttle, and this was an actual video from our space shuttle.
Oh, yeah.
And there are cameras that are designed, obviously, to look at the space shuttle while it's in outer space in case things go wrong. Yeah, it's a system of checks and balances. Well, it's so be it. There was some of these cameras were pointed towards Brazil. And then all of a sudden I'm looking at this thing on video at the Chamber of Commerce in San Antonio with Whitley Strieber and the dignitary, so to speak. And I'm looking at this disc over Brazil. And all of a sudden about 8 or 10 discs emerged from this disc. Really? And there's one giant cloud thing over Brazil, and in an area where these discs were, there was no clouds. Yeah. And all these discs went from the big disc, went back to the disc, and then flew off and shot out of space. And I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at Whitley Strieber, and he's looking at me right now, and I'm going, and guys, honestly, I was not in my right mind.
But
it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life.
What you described, did you describe that big cloud?
What I described was the stuff that happens over Sao Paulo, Brazil, was most of the things.
That big cloud.
There was a giant cloud, exactly. Yeah. And then the cloud opened up, and then within that cloud, there was
chippy with me, man.
Game over, man.
You know who I am.
You don't remember what that like? Don't get chippy with me.
Right.
I think that's from a movie. Anyway, no, this really happened. And I was really coherent enough to go, what the hell is going on around here? And I was with these dignitaries that you hear on coast to coast
all the time.
And I got to meet with them down right there off of Broadway somewhere. I forgot some Chamber of Commerce place.
I like this one, Stevie.
Oh wow, you look really mysterious, man.
This is mysterious.
You could be good or bad.
I'm mostly bad. Bad looking. I'm a bad looking.
Bad smelling. I go.
That's why I wear this mask. You wear it too if you saw my face.
I go, you're a breast surgeon? I said, no, breath surgeon.
Because if I take this mask off,
breath surgeon.
You will be turned into solid slime.
Wow.
Slime.
That says a contradiction in terms.
True.
Solid slime.
Well, it's kind of, you can mold it.
Maybe it's something you can like throw up and sticks to the window and it comes down.
That stuff they make with
those toys when we were kids. Solid slime, you throw it and it sticks to the windows.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Oh.
So going along space time, we are here in all the.
What the hell time is it?
Wonderful cosmos behind us. Check it out.
I was born right there.
Check it out, right here, Venus.
I lost my virginity right there in that planet.
And right in the middle of here, of course, is Uranus.
And I have nothing to do with that.
We say that for my brother Mo because he always wants to say anus in the show.
Somehow. No, he says anal leakage.
So Uranus. Why do you thank you?
We had to put that in. Sorry, we had to put that in the show. We had to put that term in the show. Sorry.
Mo.
Okay, let's move on. All right, but I was born right there, and I lost my virginity in that planet. And then that planet over there, okay, we're not going to talk about that.
How could you lose virginity if you were never a virgin in the first place? How do you know that you were a virgin?
To be continued.
I'm a virgin.
For the very last time, like a virgin.
So you think you're a virgin?
For the very last time.
Okay, so we talked.
Is that making sense to anybody?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So I was kind of hesitant in writing my 9 bottom list tonight, and I'm always hesitant.
I'm always hesitant to be in this
Never
show.
know what's going to happen, Here, the devil. Thank you. You like that, Stevie?
What? Hesitant to be on this. What?
My hair.
Wow, that's kind of creepy.
So anyway.
Wow, you got horns.
Horny.
That's kind of weird, man. All right, is this the 9 bottom list?
Well, it's not really, because I couldn't really find something that was laughing. That was funny, but I'll come up with something. Anyway, the 9 bottom ways to BS.
Oh, God, I got a lot of those.
To BS.
Oh, my God.
Number 1. Good, because I only got 6. Only 3 more.
Okay, I got it.
What's the word? Have you got a word yet?
Getting close.
Word? Getting a word?
Didn't I just give you a word?
No.
I just gave you a word.
No, we used a word that we've used before.
No, it's a variation of a word from before.
What was the word? What's the new word? What?
I completely.
You didn't come up with a new word. No.
I'll figure something out. But go on with your 9 bottom list.
So my 9 bottom ways to BS. Okay? BS. We're going to talk BS. Where's my head? Let me put my hat on. Is somebody singing out there?
Oh, no, man. Sounds kind of haunting.
Stevie, I've done this 5 times already.
Did you mess up your
Well, you got to put super glue in mine or something.
Wow.
Okay, so 9 bottom ways to BS, and you need to come up with 3 more, Stevie, and a word. Number 1, I wasn't really involved in this conversation, but somehow I was involved, but I wasn't there.
Wait, start over. Wait, what?
I wasn't really involved in this conversation, but somehow I was involved, but I wasn't there. BS.
I know that acid.
I know that acid.
I know that tab.
I know that.
I know that tab. It's called orange microdot.
Number 2. Well, according to my sources, this was really nothing to worry about. This happens all the time. Another BS story. Thank you.
What the hell was that?
It's just a stretch. I'm stretching comedy. I'm stretching comedy. That's what this is. We're stretching comedy.
It's like when you
Stevie, help me stretch.
It's like when you got 60 seconds of nothing on the air.
Like this.
You go,
help me stretch.
Just stretch.
Stevie, help me stretch.
Say some.
Stretch.
You know what this means?
Stretch.
You know what this means in the entertainment business? Bullshit. That's what it means.
Well, anyway. As I understand this, this is number 3. Nothing really happened, but it could have consequences beyond my control knowing that I know nothing.
Which means you just said nothing.
Let me say
Oh,
this
wait.
again. Number 3. As I understand this, nothing really happened, but it could have consequences beyond my control. Because knowing that I know beyond my control, because knowing that I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Number 4, bottom ways to BS. You see, appearances can be confusing, not necessarily true. Good.
I got a word.
What? What's the word? Dun, dun, dun.
You know what the word is?
Dun, 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 dun.
This
Let me
is
show
the
you.
word.
What? What's the word?
You know what the word is?
What?
People that know nothing. You know what they're called?
What?
What-uppers.
What uppers? Hey!
I'm a
Dun, dun,
what-upper.
dun.
What
I'm
up?
a what upper.
What up?
You don't know nothing, man.
I don't want to know nothing.
I don't know what you're talking
Because if
about.
I know something, I got to be
you
responsible.
don't know nothing at all.
I'm a what-upper. I don't want to know
You're a
nothing.
nothing person.
I'm a what-upper. If you don't want to know nothing, you don't want to be responsible.
Oh, you're a one upper now.
Yo, no,
Oh.
not one-upper. What-upper.
Oh, what upper?
What-upper.
It sounds like a burger.
Oh, my God.
What a burger. What upper?
It's close to Whataburger.
What upper?
What-upper. In
Well,
other words,
what's the word?
in other words, if you don't want to be responsible for the conversation or
Yeah,
anything, you
yeah.
go, what up?
What upper? But what was the new word though?
You're a what-upper.
You sure that was a word?
Oh, my God. Do
What
I have
upper?
to spell it out?
I would appreciate it because it took me 5 years to turn on a computer. Girls, which button do I turn? Write it down.
A what-upper is somebody who
my
does.
daughters will
Okay,
go,
I'm gonna put it
Dad."
very concisely. A what-upper is somebody who does not want to accept responsibility. What up? I don't get what up. I don't know what
Hey,
up.
what's up, man?
I'm a what-upper.
No, that ain't
Oh,
my
what-upper.
No,
Society's falling apart. What
I never
up?
touched her with anybody's
I don't care.
foot.
I'm
Okay.
a what-upper. Dude,
Okay.
that's a brilliant word.
Number 5.
A what-upper. That's a word of the week. What-upper.
What upper, man?
Don't be a what-upper.
Don't be a what upper.
Be a what-upper, you're a cop-out.
Number 5. When I read into this,
Yes.
and I can read because I know human nature.
That's cool.
May I start over?
Yes.
What I read into this, and I can read because I know human nature because I am a human.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Really?
I'm a human.
Okay.
Number 6, and you got to come with 3 more, see if you can. Just because this conversation was on TV doesn't mean it was real, like the moon landing.
What was the premise, though? I forgot already.
Well, let me go back and
Go back, and I'll give you the other 3 right now. I'll give you 3 in a row. No, I'm going to give you 3 in a row right now. What is it?
9 bottom ways to BS.
9 bottom ways to BS. One of them is I'm not BSing.
Oh, that's good.
That's number 8. Oh, that's number 7. Number 8, 9 bottom ways to BS. What?
Number 9.
No, that's number 8.
Oh, what?
Number 8, way to BS.
No, I just need 3
No,
more.
no. Oh, yeah,
7,
I'm giving
8,
you number
9.
8. I gave you 7. I'm giving you 8.
Okay, what's 8?
Number 8 is what?
What?
Number 9.
What's 9?
Number 9, way to BS.
What do you BS?
Number 9.
What'd you say?
You're even worse than that, Vic, man.
What'd you say?
Number 9, way to BS.
Oh, way to BS. Yes.
Number 9, way to BS.
Yes. What is it?
Well, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
The number 9, way to BS.
Yeah. That's the title.
That's it. That was you got to look at my face. The number 9, way to BS.
Hey, we got it.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No, I'm having headphone problems.
Now I'm having a problem with headphone problems. And what did you say? That's right. We have
What?
headphones.
Wait. Ow,
Okay.
ow, ow, ow.
Oh, but you know what? It is time for that. Evening.
I'm back.
It's the evening. It's part of the evening that.
What the hell time is it? Man, my phone went out. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't need your phone. I need your phone.
Eh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time of the evening where we go. Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
How I love you so.
How I love you so.
You're gonna say things we don't wanna know.
Oh, we don't want to know Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Last time you were here with Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
We were close to the planet Venus.
Yes.
Because we saw Brenda's little house.
And we have to
there.
make sure we pronounce that planet very carefully.
And we have to because some people drop the P into the
don't be no
but
P's
it's
in
still
there.
Venus. But
still
you know,
Venus.
You know how those spacey guys are out there.
And it still sounds phallic.
They haven't seen a space chick in like a millennium,
That's
so they're
really
going to say,
bad.
"Oh my Venus, I mean Venus,
You gotta
oh
at
my
least-
Venus."
It's good to see at least see it.
I'm your Venus.
I'm your Venus. I'm your Venus.
I love that song.
I love
I'm your Venus.
I'm your
Who
Venus.
sang that? Who sang that?
I don't know.
Some group from Italy.
Ah,
No,
la, la, la,
Australia.
la, la,
Australia,
la,
yeah.
la.
Anyway, I was going into something.
Yeah, I know. It was
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
So
when we say Sasquatch, that means
no,
we,
Sasquatch.
we don't know what we're going to do next.
No, it's a segwack. A segwack.
Oh, segwack,
It's a
segwack.
segwack. Segwack. Sorry, segwack. So anyway, you are listening to Pub Sports Radio. This is Strange Nights.
It's not my fault, man.
We've been doing this for 3 years, almost 3 years, off and on, different times. And next week we're going to be fishing on the coast.
No crabbing out fishing.
So we are. See, we can do it.
What?
We will do a live Facebook next week.
We're going to try
on the beach.
We're not too
We're going
messed
to go
up.
back to Padre Island. We're going to go to Padre Island, the National Seashore.
We have to go
They
into town.
have-
We got to go in
they-
town to do it.
No. They have a
There's no towers out there.
no. They have a little tower there, 2-story tower. It's an observatory. You ever been there? It's right there.
Yeah, but it's not for cell phones, man. We're not gonna be able.
Well-
We're not gonna get out to the rest
Well,
of the
we're
world.
going to
man.
try it. We're going to
The
try
rest of the world's not gonna be
because we're going. This is
blessed by our
my-
talents.
I told my nephew,
While we're on the beach.
my brother-in-law about this.
I wish we could do that.
This is our 39th year of going to Padre Island National Seashore, and we're going to go for a whole week.
And they just now figured out our names.
We take our crappers, we take our barbecue pits, we take our tents, our canopies, our chairs, our fishing poles.
Wait! Stop! Did you say crappers?
Yeah, I take a crapper, man. I take my own crapper. I put it in my tent.
It's all about comfort,
Because
baby.
the last time, a couple of years ago,
Trust me, it's really important.
I didn't have a potty in my tent, so I had to get out, unzip the zipper,
But he had a potty in his mouth.
get attacked by mosquitoes, and then I'm taking a piss, a whiz, and above this is true story.
You don't need to visualize
True.
that.
Above the dunes in the background, there were these 2 huge lights up in the sky.
Yep.
2 huge lights.
story.
I'm not kidding you. And they were very bright.
We've seen some
They weren't
UFOs,
like
man.
shining on me, going
They're
no.
going
No, it wasn't that. It was just lights. Well, I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden one goes. Meow.
and they go. That's what.
One of them actually went down. Meow.
They go. That's what an Earth penis looks like. We're going to
That was
another.
my
We're going
noise.
to another planet.
Meow. And I looked at that and I said, I'm going to bed. I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah, true though. You actually did that.
And
That
true,
actually happened.
I went to bed. I
It
said,
went.
I said, screw them aliens. I'm tired. I'm still drunk. And I'm going back to bed.
No,
okay?
we've seen some weird stuff on the beach, Malachite Beach.
I'm not
man.
kidding you. And the thing was, I don't know why I didn't go back there the next day to see if there was an
It was
impression.
too scary
No, I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh yeah.
because you were traumatized.
Oh, I've been approached.
Your subconscious said, "Don't remember.
No, I wasn't traumatized.
Don't remember."
There was no probing involved
You might have been abducted.
that I know of.
I think you're abducted.
There was no probing that I knew of.
I want to be probed by Space Girl so badly.
I want
I want.
probed by you.
I want to be
Probe-
probed by
Probed
you.
nobody
I
but
don't
you.
care what y'all
I want to be probed by you.
galaxy
one more
you're
time.
from.
Galaxy what?
The galaxy you're from. I don't care.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for Johnny Alien episode. We haven't found Brenda, but we know
Johnny
That-
Alien. We're gonna
she's
find
out
Brenda.
there somewhere.
She's
Love
out
you.
there somewhere, Brenda.
Love you, Brenda, wherever you are.
For God's sakes, answer his emails.
Answer my emails, please. So, well, we got a couple of strange things that happened this past week. We'd like to talk
No
about.
way.
Oh, yeah. Strange world. So I was like taking this out on Tuesday's paper. Now, this was,
Ow.
this is,
That was a whole story. And the butler did it.
And about that.
Oh yeah, and now the butler did that too.
Well, we talked about this last week. That the we talked about that one last week. With the
That's what I talk about again.
Well, no, we'll talk. Well, maybe we will. Okay, this was unusual in this past week. A whole lot of chicken.
Going on.
This Bible or this church on a Saturday or a Sunday. It was in Allegheny County, North Carolina, on August 9th at 8:07. About the same time, parishioners at St. Gabriel Catholic Church in Charlotte, 100 miles to the south, gathered at Mass and heard this among the morning Bible readings. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. I would have made a good priest or a good preacher. Oh, sinners, give me your money, honey. Thank you. But, well, so what happened was that there was actually a movement in the ground, and they had an earthquake at the time of his sermon. They did an earthquake. Just as, just as they did that, and he's after the wind.
What happened? What happened?
Well, he just said, "Oh, it was just coincidence, not really."
He sneezed.
He sneezed. I did.
He sneezed. Not only that, he sneezed and he was on acid.
Now, this other guy
happens to me all the time.
What happened? What?
I sneezed in the while I was on acid.
There was this guy was out in the some forest, and there was a fire, and he was having problems, containing the fire around his house. So he had a couple of cases of Bud Light beer, and he poured it on the fire, and the fire went out. So there are other uses for Bud Light other than drinking it.
That's right.
Getting hurt,
You want to light fire, you're good.
It wasn't good stuff.
You want to light a fire, you're
Maybe
good.
we'll talk about what happened last
That guy
week.
could be the worst sagwack ever.
It was the worst work.
He's a bad sagwack.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let's go back to Alien Bong. Alien Bong.
And here we go. Okay, let's see. Give me that. Alien Bong.
Alien Bong.
Oh my God, this is the best.
Nah, it's really high. You know why?
why?
Because it's way up there.
Okay. How do we come up with this stuff, Stevie? We just sit here. We just make it up as we go. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't expect intellect.
Don't
If you want to get smarter watching this show,
if you do,
you're watching the wrong show.
You're watching. What time you got there, Mr. Preston?
Preston, what time is it?
Wow, man! I always.
No, I thought he was gonna say it's time.
Okay.
It's time to cut y'all off.
6 times I've disconnected my headphones.
Well, Ned knows that. You know what? You've handled it really well, man. You've handled it really
I'm just
well.
gonna wrap it around my neck like that.
Hey, what do you got in newspapers, man? What do you got there?
Well, I just told you what I had. I already went over that, man. But now is now a part of the evening where we already discussed Mr. Bong Alien here. And
Bongalian.
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 Everything has that Johnny Alien sound. Bongalian.
Yeah, something's wrong with that. I know that.
Funny. Well, I would tell you, I was at Goodwill this afternoon, and I said, there's something in there for me. So I go over there and
Goodwill rocks.
I found a see,
What?
I'm gonna kill myself.
What'd you find? You got too many objects.
I got too much stuff here. Too many parts. I'm building a China closet.
You're good.
So anyway, I found this container. It's about this tall, Stevie, and it's a little square.
Goodwill.
18 by 20 by 20. And it's a great place to put our fishing poles after the day.
Oh, it's like a little like a stand, like a
Yeah.
tubular stand.
Yeah, but it was used for tubes of what do you call it? Paper wrappings for Christmas.
But how much sturdiness does it have?
It's very solid. You just got to fill it with good fresh water. Fill it with water, and then when we're done fishing, you put it in there.
Oh, so it's watertight?
Well, it's open. It's a tub of water. I mean, it's just a container this big, and you can, the reels, you can stand them in there, and they'll be.
That might work. That might work. But
we can put about 10 in there.
But as long as it stays standing up, that's my point.
Well, it'll stay standing up if I dig a hole, put it in there, put
water
in there.
Oh my God! I see what you're saying now. That's a good idea.
So we come up with all these ideas when we go camping.
So something that if you dig.
Well, you just dig a hole to put it in there because you're gonna. It's about 3 feet tall, and you can have about 30 gallons of water.
But the purpose of it is to what?
To put your fishing poles in there
to make sure you rinse them out with fresh water.
Exactly. Oh man, you are catching on.
But wait.
What?
So if you put it in the ground,
yeah,
it'll still retain water.
Well, the water I'm going to put in there is going to retain it. Yeah, because it's
so why would you have to put it in the ground? Why don't you keep it above ground?
Because I want to hold it. I don't want it to knock over.
Okay, so it's the design of it. So if you stirred it up and put it in and water in it, you'd have to prop it up. So it's easier to prop it up, put it in the ground in a hole. I'm buying it. You got to be logical, man. You got to think like an engineer, man.
I'm glad that wasn't.
I'm a calculus major, man. I know my shit.
You're more a caca major.
Well, that's part of it too.
Okay, but so
major.
what else gonna be? So anyway, we are going on a fishing trip. We have done for
caca.
and then My brother-in-law says, you should write a book, man. You guys should do a story about it.
Funny.
I mean, this is our 39th year. I kid you not. We have gone. And what, about a month ago, they had the Hurricane Laura go part through there and tear it up. And, I mean, just really. Now they say, the first row of dunes, they're gone. They're pushed back. So now it's even flatter. There's more area to camp now because they push back that first layer, and it happens every year. This changes every year, And
we've been doing this for 38 years, and
if anybody's out there,
there's a good chance
go to Padre Island National Seashore next Wednesday. We will be doing our show there that night. Preston, show up! Come on down, man, Preston. And we will be fishing, just sitting there under the canopy during the day or at night, just drinking a beer and smoking and looking at the ocean and the water and the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunsets. Just going, what are you doing? Just enjoying life. Enjoying nature, God's nature, without all the confusion and all the craziness out there in the world, with ACBC, so we would just want to be, convenient. And anyway, everybody comes out there in different days. I got my daughter coming out there one day. My son comes out there another day. His wife's going to come with him. My wife's going to come out. Some friends are going to come out. So we'll have anywhere from 18 to 20 people during the whole course of the week. Sister's coming out. Nephews, nieces coming out.
The bottom line is you got to be able to have a good time with uncomfortability.
Yeah, really. Yeah. You should.
That's true. You got to have a good time with uncomfortability.
I got to let
dig that line.
I got to let Lisa know where we're going because Keegan might come. Keegan's our nephew. He plays.
Keegan's for Liberty Hill High School.
And
he's one of the top offensive linemen.
He was all district last year.
He's going to be amazing.
All district for defensive line.
Liberty Hill High School, man.
Keep it up, Keegan.
Keegan Class Ryan.
Anyway, hey, who's playing tomorrow night?
Badass and a gentleman. He's a gentleman also.
Hey, who's playing tomorrow night?
Oh, I don't know.
The Texans are playing tomorrow night.
I ain't watching.
They're playing the Kansas
But
City.
I am betting on it.
Oh.
I ain't watching. I'm betting on it.
So who'd you take?
I'm taking Houston.
So you gonna stay there at Morris's house?
No, I'm gonna go there.
Turn your face from the TV?
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna watch some Marxist organization. They're gonna be telling us in the end zones what racist we are.
What racist we are?
Yeah, you
watch
watch
I don't
it.
care.
Watch what they say in the end zones.
I don't care. I want to watch football.
It's gonna take. I do too so badly, bro. It's going to take 4 months.
Well, watch it and forget about it.
It's going to take 4 or 5 weeks for the NFL to pull their heads. No, the NFL's going to pull their heads out of their butts. The NFL needs to pull the heads out of their butts. And if the NFL does not pull the heads out of their butts, I ain't watching.
Okay. Nothing political here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God. They just collapsed my chair.
Oh, there goes my earphones again. 7.
What we have here is ultimate technical difficulty.
Ultimate.
All I know is I ain't watching no NFL games.
The section of the show. We got to use your word against.
I got. Oh. Do you remember my word? It was a great word, bro.
It was a tight nester or something like that.
What'd you say?
Tight nester.
No, that's the one knit, but I like that word.
I like tight nester. What's that? When you tie your little kid to a plane or a kite, you call him a tight nester.
Did you hear about? I remember that when I was talking about. I think it was last week, the week before, about that 3-year-old Thailand kid that got caught in the kite. And
yeah. You told me that.
So
well, last year. A week before our sale, a big weekend sale for Labor Day. These little kids were jumping.
I'm very short right now.
Jumping off this counter onto a chest of drawers or nightstand. They're about to kill themselves. And I said, "Get a rope." Well, the lady got all mad at me, and they suspended me for a week
for saying "get a rope."
Yep, for saying "get a rope." Yeah. Oh, these kids are special. No, you're the special.
You should have said "get a ribbon." Get a tampon.
Get a tampon. Oh, that's good. So you
get a tampon.
Number one.
If you're a bitch about getting a rope, get a tampon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now part of the evening we call Ask an Alien.
Ask an alien. Ask a spacey alien. He's a tell you things you don't want to know. Hey, I can't make my shirt go higher.
What?
I'm very short right now.
Well,
I don't know what to do.
A short person.
What? I resemble that remark. Something happened to my chair.
Well, get out, lift it up a little. Lift it up. Get that
I'm just gonna get another chair.
Oh, that's the easy way. So, we're now going to ask Aileen the very first question of the night. And,
sorry, little chair.
This is something that came in from the audience. I want to read it off the. I'm going to read it off the air.
Teleprompter.
And It says here, when was the last time you were on a date?
What?
Are you talking to me or the alien? Me or the alien? Huh?
That's a good one.
Well, they're not speaking. They're not talking.
When's the last time you were on a date? Next question.
Next question. Next question.
Wait.
Wait. Well, you disconnected again?
Yeah.
We are totally disorganized. Okay, so now, there's somebody else is watching. I don't know who that is up here in the corner. Let me see who that is. Oh, I just missed it. I don't know who that
When was the first time I was on a date?
What? Your first time was what?
I said, when was the first time I was on a date?
First time on date?
I said, when was the first time I was on a date?
Oh, that's a good one. When was the first time you were on a date? How old were you? Was it a real official date? Were you in a car? Did your mom drop you off? What's the deal?
No, that was just the finish of the last joke. You don't have to elaborate.
Say hello to Curly. Hey, Curly and I are going to go check out his house tomorrow, man. He's got a house. He's getting a house.
Curly, we love you.
Out there in.
I hope you can get to the beach. But dude, hey, Curly, don't go out of the way to get to the trip. You take care of your business. You take care of your home. You got us for the next trip. We're going to probably even do a trip even before September. And I tell you what, bro, we love you, Curly. We love you, Curly. Take care of business. Take care of the house, and we can get your butt on the beach. Get your butt there, but you know what? Don't worry about it, man.
I'll miss your.
Take care of your stuff, man.
I'll miss your.
You'll be in our hearts.
Man. I wish your whiskey in the morning.
That's all. Whiskey and coffee. I want some Jack in my coffee.
Stevie, on the beach. Stevie wants some coffee? Yeah, I'm going to put some whiskey.
I want some Jack in my coffee.
You want some Gatorade? Yeah, let me put some whiskey.
I want some Jack in my with Gatorade.
You want some beer? Yeah, let me put some.
I want some Jack in my beer.
Hey, do you have a question for the alien?
I got some corn puffs for you. You want to put some Jack in my corn puffs?
Jack in my corn puffs.
Sorry. It's a lascivious.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to put some Jack in my corn?
So let's ask an alien. I do have. I was thinking about this week actually. A question for the alien. You know, I was wondering about the fact that do you guys do aliens have
no
gynecologists?
What do you think? We're all pussies or something? We're so small? You think we just have little things down there?
Yeah.
We really don't have anything down there. Okay, there's nothing down there. We are pretty much like in a pod.
So instead of gynecologists, you have smallologists.
No, we have
because they're so small.
No, we have botanists.
Wow, that's like little tiny seeds.
Because you have to understand, we don't. They don't have sex to make us. They just create us. These little tubes. They get a little germ over here. They get another germ over here. Put it together. Let it mix. Put it in there. Boom. There it goes. So
basically, you're a matcha green tea.
So I understand. Don't you see? Don't you see?
So basically, you're a smoothie.
You see that part right there? Don't you see? There's nothing there.
It looks like a smoothie to me.
It looks like a smoothie to me. Oh, that's good, Stevie. That was good. Looks like a smoothie to me.
It's not a lot of smoothies.
There's nothing there because we have nothing, okay? We've never had anything there. So
I'd still buy it.
We don't even have sex. We don't even know what that is, you know?
Well.
Although when we touch our elbows, we go, ooh.
Yeah, that's the way aliens make. I saw that in Carol Burnett once. That's how aliens.
Yeah.
Have sex.
Yeah, they put their elbows.
No,
that was the coneheads.
The coneheads.
The coneheads.
Well, no, they stole that. They stole that from Carol Burnett.
Well, I don't know who they stole it from, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. That's how aliens make love. They put their elbows together.
So, can you you have another question for Buttface? Do you have another question?
Yes, I do have one more question.
What's that?
When you have adolescent space alien zits, when you pop them, do they make a noise? I'm sorry.
You cannot hear that crap in space, man.
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Just like that line.
I don't know. It made me come
just
over
like
that question.
Line in that famous movie.
I know. It's when you
if
pop
you scream in space, is anybody going to hear you?
When you pop a zit in space, can you hear it?
No, but it goes into orbit.
Nice.
That's where we get these comets.
These little white specks.
White speck. What is that?
Flying through space, frozen.
I don't know, but it's coming at us.
It's space zits.
It's a space zit.
Space zits.
Is that a butt zit? No, we
No,
don't
it's a-
know. We're not even
Those
gonna
are
ask.
even sput zit smell.
It's a sput zit. It's a sput zit.
You want a space zit.
A space zit. Oh, that's beautiful. See, that's just beautiful. Yeah. That's original.
This is real, man. This is real, by the way.
It is real. We are real because you're here listening at Pub Sports Radio.
So it's got to
I
be
want to
real.
say thank Jeff. So I want to thank that the bar is now and the restaurant's really open till 12
Southtown
o'clock.
101. This place rocks.
Not tonight because
They got great food. Not tonight. The rain was too treacherous. We are being safe.
But come on out here and eat some great food.
We got
They
Preston,
now
our
open till
engineer, is
12
an
o'clock.
amazing individual.
And great waitresses back there.
We got
bartenders.
the servers here.
What's the waitress? What's the bartender's name?
We got Roxy
Roxy?
and I forgot the restaurant. What the restaurants, Preston? Well done.
Well done.
I'm just kidding. But I forgot. Yeah, Chaz, Roxy, and the other girl that served me tonight. She's wonderful. Crystal or it's Crystal. I think.
Christina.
Christine. Anyway, the girls here are
Christillas.
great. The girls are crystals.
Christillas.
Wow. Wow. The girls here are great, man. This
Crystals.
place is
That's not her
awesome.
name,
This
man.
crystal, that's really good.
We better get her name.
It's crystals. I'm gonna
She kicks our
evolve.
butt,
Sooner
you
or
know.
later, I'm gonna evolve into a butterfly. What's your name, Crystal?
It's
Where are
Christillas.
you now? I'm a worm.
I'm a worm. I'm really a small
I'm
dick.
a caterpillar.
I'm a pillar, yeah.
I'm a caterpillar.
I know you have one more question of real importance
For our space alien?
for space alien.
Yeah. I do
And-
have one more
I-
actually.
it has to do with whatever subject you want to ask. You go right ahead.
Yeah, is there such thing as cross-eyed space aliens?
You know, can you come with something more intelligent than that? Man, cross-eyed space alien, really?
Wait, let me think about this.
You want me to answer
Wait,
that?
you want me to come with something more intelligent? Wait,
You
wait.
really
Wait,
want me to
wait, I
answer
gotta think about that. Wait,
Why
I'm gonna
would
come
I
in-
wanna answer that
Wait,
one?
you asked me if I want to come with something more intelligent. That wait,
Yes.
no.
Well,
is there such thing as cross-eyed space aliens?
don't forget.
That's my question. I'm sticking to it.
For this Halloween, we're all gonna be wearing masks, so we can go out and party, man.
No, Halloween's gonna be banned.
Why?
It's
Why?
been banned in LA County
Why is it banned?
because people are
Kids are gonna
stupid.
be they're gonna be in their masks.
I know.
I'm not gonna give them candy that I spit on.
I know.
It'll be little baggies. of
Just
what's in it.
to punish America.
Hey, but I'm gonna do Santa Claus online.
It's gonna
this
be
year,
banned
okay?
in LA County to punish
I'm growing my
America.
beard. I'm gonna be Santa
America
Claus
should be
again.
punished.
I'm gonna have the beard like this and my hair long.
My
and-
brother Eddie's the best Santa
and
Claus
I will be
ever
Santa
invented.
Claus, and I will be coming to your neighborhood. For free for the less.
And don't worry, he's bonded.
And I am bonded. And for the other ones, hey, I'm gonna charge, man. Make some money. For
That's right,
Christmas,
man. He's a great Santa Claus.
Yeah, great. So we got. Let me see. And don't forget Thanksgiving. Wow, are we all gonna get together for Thanksgiving?
I think so. I don't know what's gonna
Okay,
happen.
somebody's gonna
I
get
know we're
together.
gonna eat something. We're gonna pick out.
Well, by then we'll have this little mask that we can, suck the food through.
All I know is if I can eat mashed potatoes and gravy, and I don't give a
Oh,
damn whatever
oh,
I say, man.
Oh, shit.
It's all about mashed potatoes and
I
gravy.
made a super.
Mashed potatoes, gravy, margaritas, and pot.
I had a good.
I mean, mashed
made
mashed potatoes, and
chicken
gravy.
fried steak this evening with
margaritas.
mashed potatoes and gravy. Of course, I made about 2 gallons of gravy.
Yep.
And peas. Oh, it was wonderful.
Yeah, that's right. Half that gallon of gravy he used as a hydraulic liquid.
Well, and I also put some on my face.
Yeah,
it
as an emollient.
As an emollient. Emollient.
I love that word.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Emollient.
I didn't. That's the first time you ever
What are you?
used.
Emollient.
That's the first time you ever used that word.
I'm
in a
pretty
sentence.
sure.
Emollient.
Emollient.
Oh yeah, she was very emollient with
Yeah.
me. What do you mean?
Yeah.
She wasn't very sticky,
Is that?
but I was able to smooth off of her.
She's
Emollient.
very rude to me, but there's some emollients in her statement. Wow, I just made that up. That was pretty good.
I emolliated.
There's emollients in her statement.
When I touched her hand and her hair, I felt emollients throughout her
Wow,
body.
that's kind of gross and cool.
It was. Well, she had a hairy head.
There's emollients in her. Well, never mind.
She had a lot of fur on her head.
When I touched it,
It didn't bother me.
yeah.
I mean, I've had some hairy girls before, and they're going, okay, man, just step back
Well,
and let me go get the shears.
well, what we have here is a problem to emoliate.
You have too much exfoliation in your emoliation. Okay.
Wow. That was deep.
That was brilliant.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, too much exfoliation in your emoliation.
Somebody write this down.
And don't forget, that guacamole was involved. Okay?
Yes, what?
Guacamole was involved.
Wow. That's such a non sequitur.
Oh, by the way,
yes,
this makes a very good guacamole dip right here.
Yes.
You squash and put it all the way down. Of course, then you got to get a fork and you get the chips all the way down there.
That's right. That's right.
But let me tell you, it will be green just like his ass. Okay, thank you.
And you go like this.
I cannot find my alien face. I don't know where he's at.
Oh my God! You know what he is? He's probably stuck between your seats.
He's somewhere. I was going to
because it's a skinny little guy. You missed your. Oh my God!
So
our actual space alien Johnny.
Yeah.
He's gone. No, he's around. He's in your seats. I'm telling you, he's stuck between your seats or something.
He's stuck between your seats. So next week we're going to be fishing down the coast. So we're going to be. Come on out to Maliki Beach. It'll be open.
Cook all my food.
We're gonna brisket, chicken, everything.
I just
Great
bought
coffee.
I just bought a professional football.
We play a game called golf croquet.
It's the best game ever invented.
We get a croquet set, and then we make holes about that big.
And we play golf on the sand
with our
on the beach.
On the beach,
slopes and all,
and slopes and trash and traffic.
You know what? We don't have sand traps. We have grass traps.
And it's going to be raining
because there's no grass at all.
There's no grass.
And if you see grass, it could be a problem.
And it's going to be raining every day. You know that? Every day.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll be prepared. We're always prepared, even if it gets right. And I can say we've had some adventures out there. Our buddy John died out there. Mike was out there for a long time. And then we put
our dad's ashes out there.
Yeah, I threw my dad's. In fact, you want to throw the rest? We'll throw the rest. I don't know. I still have them.
Yeah, man.
And
I want some.
Yeah, I was going to put them in little jars.
No, that's all right. Whatever you want to do, man. I'm in.
So I'll put them in little jars, and maybe we'll throw a little bit in the bottle and just put it out here. Put it out in the ocean.
Just make sure we don't smoke it by accident.
Don't smoke it.
That'd be terrible.
There's a joint in there.
Damn.
This is in reference to.
There probably is a joint in there.
Probably is a joint. Whatever you do, smoke this when you find this bottle. Can you imagine finding a bottle out there in the ocean? Well, remember that one time we had that
on Bird Island when I found those 2 boxes.
Yeah.
I went to Bird Island. I found 2 boxes, and they were actually the boxes of remains of ashes that somebody threw at their ashes. And there was like
he's pushing his hand all the way around. He's mixing
but it was 2 empty wooden boxes of somebody threw ashes of their loved ones on Bird Island.
Yeah,
and everything was scratched out.
And we don't even know who it was.
Yeah, and I forgot that. And I used the boxes.
We don't know if they were boys or girls or dogs or llamas.
I used the boxes for contraband.
Yeah, man, it was pretty cool.
Wait, did I say that?
Yeah, contraband.
I gotta go. But that's true.
What time is it?
I found some boxes of
what time you got there, Mr.
They weren't urns. Preston? They weren't urns, but they were boxes of human remains.
What do you say? What time is it? 10:20. Okay. Well, go rest and come on back. We'll do about 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
So he's gonna go. Okay, let's watch him go. Sorry. There he goes. There he goes. Come on back, Steve. Come on back, Stevie. He does that on the other camera. Yeah, so next week we will be at Maliki Beach next Wednesday. And in the evening, about the same time, we're going to try to remember to do our show out there and see if it picks it up. We'll do a live feed from Facebook, and we'll just talk about the beautiful skies out there. And it's what they call a corn moon, which is a weird term. There's always a moon term. But I think, the changing of the weather is really great. This little coldness is going to make a difference in the fishing, hopefully this time. I can, honestly say I went fishing 10 times during the summer because my son was here. And I enjoyed that tremendously. And his wife is spending more time with him now. Good, because she's down here now. But I tell you, the 10 times I went, I never caught one legal redfish or trout. I didn't catch anything legal that was legal size. I'd throw it all back. I threw all the trout back, threw all the little redfish back, except for a little bait fish. We catch a little bait fish. So anyway, I'll try to, and I love to surf fish. All this stuff about sharks out there, you got to be careful and stuff, of course. So we don't go too far out. We're not that super. We're going to go, but although a shark can come in real close to the water, especially in the evening. And a couple of years ago, I had a shark. I know it was a shark because it bumped my leg, and I could feel the sandpaper. It's like a sandpaper feel, their skin. So I started slapping the water. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, slapping as hard as I could. whatever it was, it took off. Scared the crap out of it because they don't like noise. Because a shark, especially a bull shark, will bump you, and then just to see if you're fleshy, there's any good meat there, and then he'll come back around because there was no resistance, and he knows how. Shit, this is a piece of cake here, a piece of watermelon, and they'll come back and So I knocked, And another thing you can do is I read this a long time ago. Is you get a water bottle, and drinking regular, Niagara water, or whatever. Pour half of it out, tie it with the string, tie it to your bathing suit, and when you're out in the water, squeeze it every now and then underwater because it scares away anything that doesn't want to be near you. That's true story. And then what did my wife give me this time? Because she's a nurse, she gives me tourniquets. Oh, you might need. Oh, great. We've never needed a tourniquet. Although one year I was on a kayak, and I grabbed the fish, and it was stupid of me because it was a skipjack and it was going crazy. And it wasn't that long, about 12 inches long, and I grabbed it, and the hook goes all the way right into my middle finger. I was just slick, triple barb hook just went, and I came out of that water. The water hit the kayak hit me in the head, and there he is, slow. He's slow again, ladies and gentlemen. And anyway, I go to the emergency room, and this lady's walking in before me. And I said, lady, I got this finger, and it's got a hook on it. It's bleeding. I got a headache. I don't care. She got in front of me. I kid you not, man.
Did you really do that? You had something wrong in your middle finger?
Yes, I had a barbed hook in my middle finger.
Oh, but that when we went fishing?
Yeah, one year there, yeah.
Wow. It's like when John Crow got his tit hooked.
Yeah, well, we all saw that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
No, it wasn't. He didn't.
We'll leave that for a later story.
He didn't feel nothing.
He didn't feel nothing.
Jeez, are you kidding me? Wow.
He lost his nipple that night. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't lose the nipple, but he had a real nice scar.
He did, man. He was one first among us to actually pierce his nipple. Come think of it.
He was a piercer.
Totally. Who was it? Morse?
What?
Who threw? Was it him that threw the pole that hooked his? Because he got hooked. He got hooked.
No, he got hooked. That was his own pole. No, he got.
Oh, he hooked himself
because he had a 14-foot pole,
and then
the water was real rough,
and he was throwing it out.
No, he pushed it into the sand, and it broke. And when it broke, it came up the hook,
and
the hook right into his right tit. And he came out of the water. We're all laughing at him.
He caught himself.
He caught himself. And then, we're freaking out. And
he caught himself.
We're pouring beer and tequila on it, trying to clean it off. And then this guy
and then we just laughed the rest of the night.
This guy drives by and says, hey, man, have you got a big pair of pliers? No, man. Well, this guy's got a hook through his tit. Oh, in that case, I do.
Yeah. Wire cutters.
He stopped.
We took some wire cutters.
We cut it, and we just slipped it off, and that was it.
That was it.
And we laughed the rest of the night. And
then we just laughed.
I went and got some pizzas that night. I said,
I forgot about that.
I went and ordered pizza, but we kept an extra pizza under the seat. So after we fed everybody, and you're all asleep, you're going, and you come to the window, is there any more pizza? No, man. There's
wow, I forgot about that.
So John and I ate this pizza, and then we had like a half of it left.
Damn.
Was it, okay, let's tell them, hey, we got some more pizza.
We had pizza on the beach.
Where was it? It was under the seat.
It's horrible, but it's true story. We do some weird stuff on the beach, man.
We did.
When you gotta eat, you gotta eat.
Oh man, we have great food.
When you gotta fall down, you gotta fall down.
One time he made that brisket and he didn't cook it all the way, and then I had to cook it some more. And then
we've eaten some great food on that beach, man.
We've been chili out of that.
Some of the best seafood. We used to have great fish fries back when we used to catch fish.
But we're gonna
catch the fish this year, man.
I'm just gonna get extra shrimp.
This is the year.
I'll just get extra shrimp.
So I told you my plan.
If we don't catch a fish,
I told you my plan for keeping live bait alive.
Yeah,
right?
Those weird tubes or something. Like
that. It's very simple.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, so we already have the bucket with the battery operated.
Yes.
Aerator for live bait, shrimp.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that bucket with the and I'm gonna put it out in the surf
with some poles between it.
No, you're not listening.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're close though.
I'm close.
So that bucket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place.
I'm excited now.
Inside. What? I'm gonna poke holes in it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here's the deal. You want to put a bucket on the surf with two PVC pipes. And I'm going to tie ropes around it.
Okay.
Now that bucket is going to have holes in it.
Yeah.
And it's going to have live bait on the surf.
Okay.
So those surfers can come in and out. It's going to keep the live bait alive. And then not only is it going to have two PVC pipes, I can even put a fishing pole in one, but for sure I'm going to put an umbrella in the other one to keep the shade over so it doesn't overheat the fish and heat up the water. So you're going to have fresh water coming in and out from the surf to keep the live bait. Now, when the tide goes down, then I'm going to get another bucket, the actual bucket that goes with the battery operated aerator. And I'm going to put the hole with the buckets inside that one and just have, in other words,
I hope it works. Whatever you're describing, I hope it works.
It's going to work.
It's all I
He's
know.
not fathoming it, but it's going to work.
I hope it works, TV.
Brilliant.
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 Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Pub Sports Radio right here at Southtown 101 at St. Mary's and Frida. They are now open till 12 o'clock, not tonight because of all the rain and stuff. Serving great food, and you come out and sit on the patio, and we've got equal distancing out there.
This place is great. Southtown 101, Parody of St. Mary's.
Roxy and the girls are going to give you some great service. And
these girls are hot.
Next week,
great bartenders.
We should be on the air on Facebook. We will be on Facebook. We will not be on YouTube, but maybe you can watch one of our shows, and we'll be on there all week. And I want to thank Preston. Thank you, Preston.
Preston,
and
our
all
engineer.
my friends out there for listening and stuff like that. So, we'll see you next week. And y'all be careful out there.
Love you all.
Love you all.
Southtown 101.
Bye.
Bye.